So you have a nest here that you can access the creature creator. Could you show us a little bit of that?
Yes, I will. Actually, in every level, there's nests. In this one, there's a nest just available to me right now. So by pressing the B button, this is my portal to the creature editor, which is the exact same creature editor that was on the PC game. We made sure that all the different mechanics, all the different the controls are all in. You can do the exact same thing that you could do on the PC game. We did change a few things in the interface. We did change a few things in the way the game is handling the controllers, because it's very different from the mouse and keyboard. But essentially that's it. You have the same meaningful creative power that you had in the PC game. In our game, maybe the parts matter a little more in the sense that they really allow you to play the game differently depending on how you create your creature. And we did change a few things in the controls, like this, for instance, the body morphs replaces the whole spine manipulation thing. It's a lot easier to use, especially with the Wii controller. So you have a lot of different body shapes you can pick from. And it'll actually morph the character real time like this and just give you a new body to play with. So right now I'm gonna just change my character. So you're always the same hero in the game. You're not changing characters, but at any time, whatever you're doing, you can just stop whatever you're doing, go back to the editor, change your guy, and try to maybe accomplish your challenges with a brand new guy, with a brand new hero. And depending on the makeup, depending on how you create it, you'll have different abilities offered to you, you'll have different powers, which means actually some things will become a lot easier, some things might become a bit harder. There are a few things, for instance the blue shards, which are the currency in the editor. Depending on how many blue shards you have, you'll be able to put on different levels of parts or a different number of parts. The other thing is also we require you to put in at least one mouth, so you can talk, bite, and eat fruit, which are the very basic activities that you can engage in. And we also require you to have at least one leg, so you can walk around and kick, which is also one of the main ways to interact with the world. I'm gonna give him a pair of wings just now.
All right, so the basic minimum functions.
Yeah, that's it. So we had to pick a few things that, you know, just because you have game mechanics that wouldn't work if you didn't have legs or something. You also have the complexity meter on the side, which is a bit like on the PC version. At some point, if you put on 50, 60 legs on it, the hardware itself will not enjoy it so much. So we have a hard limit on this, but it's pretty high, so you can still create some very, very funky looking creatures.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing all this with us. When can we expect Spore Hero to come out?
You can actually expect this this fall, October. All right, this October. The last thing I really want to show you is the versus mode, which we've had it because we had so much fun with the combat mode that we decided to just have a mode from the main menu. You don't even have to play the whole game. You can just go in the main menu, create a creature the way you want it, and then just fight it out with your friends. So just by going here, the nice thing also is pick the second controller. So just by playing the game, actually you can already see all the different creatures at the top are all the creatures that we made for you. So we made a bunch of different creatures that you can use to play the game if you don't want to create any. So I'll pick Neeble. And the other line here is all the creatures from the saved games. So all the different saved games on the machine will have their creatures automatically added here. Oh, this one is adorable. The arenas will be unlocked throughout the game. So if you fight in an arena, you'll actually unlock it for the versus mode. So there is an incentive to actually play the game, but you don't. You know, you will need it, but you don't need it. You can actually just put the disc in, have a few really funky creatures, and play it out with your friends.
All right, so are we going to battle now?
Yeah, I'm going to give you controller 1, because I'm that nice. So you can be player 1. So you're Neeble, and I'm...
This is going to be tough while holding a mic.
Yes. All right, then. I will give you no mercy. So as you can see, depending on which parts you have on, you have different abilities, different powers offered to you. Oh, that's a really good one. I like the charges. I can try to stay far from you and just do charges. And the dive attack, which is very damaging. It's all about risk and reward. So the attacks that take a long time to wind up or leave you open for longer will do more damage. Yeah, that's it. So if you press this, yeah, this power actually allows you to regenerate your health, so I can't really let you do that for too long. Yeah, and if you block at just the right time, you'll actually put me in sort of an open position, like this. Then I can use that to my advantage to put in one of those moves that are really hard to get. Some of them are unblockable, so even if you're blocking right now, it might not be sufficient. Well, still, that was a pretty exciting fight for someone who hasn't played the game before.
Not bad. All right, well, thank you so much. Once again, Spore Hero will be coming out in October,
Yeah, exactly.
exclusively for the Wii.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
It was a pleasure.
And that was your look at Spore Hero. Be sure to check back in the next few days when we have more Comic-Con updates.